Hopefully everyone's having a good time today. Yeah, again, it's another long week for me. Today was a pretty crazy day. I had a lot of fun today, honestly. One of the more interesting days on set. Sorry, I'm so exhausted. But, I gotta keep at it. Whew. I appreciate everybody stopping by, as always. I appreciate if you guys would use my supported creator code in the Fortnite item shop. That's going to be Jeffrey with 2 E's, Barrett with 2 R's and 2 T's. As always, you could use that to find me over on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Really appreciate if you hit that notification bell, leave a comment in the comment section below. Like and subscribe. Always goes a long way. Would always appreciate if you guys would as well go and follow me over on Twitter, Instagram, Threads, Facebook, and TikTok. I do post highlight reels for my streams, and I post item shop updates on a daily basis for Fortnite. And as soon as anything from Mortal Kombat does pop up, I do post that as well. Mortal Kombat 1 information. Should make that a little bit more clear. As always, I appreciate the patience once I get my YouTube stream all settled in. Pulling up the stream. Yo, Tommy, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? I am on Kick, but what I'm actually doing right now is I'm doing Twitch and YouTube simultaneously at the same time, and then what I'm gonna end up doing is after midway through the year, I'm going to stop on Twitch, and then I'm going to do half a year over on Kick, and then just kind of see what goes on from there. If there's any specific drops for Twitch, I'll end up doing that for that day, and then I'll probably do like a mini stream of something else over on Kick. But yeah, currently right now I'm at like 128 on Twitch. Days in. I do have to do 2 more streams to catch back up to it, but yeah, I'm trying to do about at least, it's like another 2 months pretty much, a little over that, and I'll be, well, no, actually it would be a little under 2 months, and I'll be at halfway through a year. I know this year is a leap year, so there is like an extra day going on, so. But yes, I am over on Kick. If I had a PC, I would be doing all 3 of them simultaneously, but I do not have one yet. So I'm just doing what with what I got. Doing what I can with what I got. It has been a minute since I've seen you, man. How you been, though? I'm about to pull up the chat for YouTube again, so give me 1 sec. I'll use your code next season's Battle Pass. I appreciate that, Tommy. Always a pleasure, man. Yeah, just whenever you do stop by, I do enjoy your company. appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate using my code for next season's Battle Pass. Always appreciated. So I do have a couple of goals that I do need to reach before the end of the season. So I am trying to finish out everything that they have here. So like to get all the wheels, all that stuff. You know, you have to finish 175. Well, no, so 3 more ranked races. I can technically do that right now. And then the speed runs, I'm at 50 of them. And I need 175 to get the black wheels for that. I need to do the ranked ones soon. Yeah, you gotta try to get on it now if you're trying to do that, honestly. And the other thing that I need to do is because the skin, I need to get her done. Where is she at? Yeah, I need to get Odyssey done. I need to do ranks. So because of the fact that I'm just way too tired to be like streaming and trying to concentrate on like getting wins and stuff like that, I got pretty high, you know. I got to diamond. What I'm going to do is just start doing like Bush Camp Dad stuff for a couple of my streams after I finish all of the rocket racing stuff, because that's a little different. And it's a little easier. You don't have to concentrate too much to make sure your aim and all that stuff. It's more of just like, I did all the rank stuff, and like this week has kind of just been like a long week already, so I'm just gonna get all that done. But I think next week I'm gonna do like probably nothing but just doing this stuff, and I'm gonna make sure that I can get up to, you know, elite, obviously. But I'm gonna do like Bush Camp Dab stuff, you know, like I just don't have the patience for it right now, or really much, you know, the time or whatever. So it'll probably take me about like 8 hours. Nah, maybe like 12 hours to get from diamond. I think I'm like diamond 1 right now, I think. So I might play a couple of matches here or there. I think I'm at diamond 1, 30%, I would have to say. So I'm gonna try to get to elite probably before the end of this week, since it's Tuesday. Hey there, brother. Tuesday. I'll try to get to elite, and then elite and champion are kind of like the ones that are really difficult. Those are the ones that like that are gonna go crazy. Yo, it's Jeffrey time. I appreciate it, kind of. Where is he at? I did just have him, there he is. But yeah, I'm gonna end up doing that. So like right now, I guess I could technically do a couple of ranked, because I only need 3 more, right? Might as well finish that out, and then try to finish these out. That is kind of a lot, honestly. So I'm gonna try to see how much I can do. I mean, 175. That's pretty. I would basically have to do like another, you know, whatever amount, and they do go pretty quickly, honestly. But it is pretty crazy. Did you confirm if racing ranked counts for her skin selection? So, that I haven't even checked up on. Although, like, I'm in diamond for both of them, so it wouldn't really matter. You know, I can't really figure that out right now. But I could probably check online. I feel like for her skin, it'll most likely, because of the fact that you can get the tire colors, I'm pretty sure it's just going to be for 0 build and builds. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt, but what I'm trying to do right now is just get 3 matches out of the way, and then I'm doing some um, speed runs, and speed runs aren't ranked, so it would be disappointing. But um, honestly, I feel like because you end up having like they should have it for both, honestly, but I think if they were to do it, it would be like a car that you can have like different colors for, and then that would kind of showcase it. Eventually, I'm sure they'll end up doing something like that. And this car looks so dope. 68%. That's fine. In a way, this guy actually just like went fast. Oh, I screwed up on that one. That messed me up big time. That was too easy. Don't give them ideas. You already know they're gonna do that, man. You already know. Speedruns are easy, listening, and fun. You can do 10 races in one full race, yeah. Easily. Easily. I'm telling you, dude, there's so many people that are like trash. Like, these people are horrible. Like, this season compared to last season, dude, 2 seconds ahead of the person that was behind me, dude. It's crazy. Oh, there's plenty of ideas that I've already came up with, and I already know that they're gonna start doing that stuff. I mean, you look at it this way: they already had the tires, you know, different colors. They're gonna have a car that they're gonna come out with that you can do different. Well, I mean, I don't think they would really. I mean, they could. You think about it this way: they have the superhero skins. You could change the colors with those. They got cars. You can change the colors with them already. They'll come out with a car that's gonna be a ranked car, and yeah, it'll be like that. It'll be like that for sure. Realistically, they should just have like they should do that, but it should be ranked all across every platform. But I can see why they wouldn't do that because the skin and stuff. Most of the initial stuff is already in Rocket League. Yeah, no, I get you. They did one for the Lego. Okay, one for Lego. I get you. Alright, we got 11 people. Let's just go. Come on. Mr. Not So Short. Oh, Lego Pass, gotcha. Yo, this is actually my map though, dude. Like, I totally messed up on this one though. Yeah, I totally messed up. I botched it so badly. I botched it so badly on this one, dude. Wow. Thank you. Dude, you totally wrecked my boost on that one, bro. He did it on purpose too, bro. 100% on purpose. Nah, dude, I'm beating you on this one. I got 2 boosts ready to go. You ain't beating me, bro. You are not beating me, that's for sure. This is my map, bro. This is my map. Ain't no way you beat me, dude. Ain't no way you beat me, dude. Ain't no way you beat me, bro. This is like my map, bro. I'm just way too goated at it. That dude is on my tail quite a bit, though. I will admit that. He's, what, like 1 second behind? He was definitely right on my tail. I think that was the only match that I needed, right? What did I get? Yeah. I just needed 2 more and that was it. I think. Or maybe I needed 1 more. Yeah, I need 1 more. And then I'll get into those speed matches. Speed runs. Yeah, these are the ones that, you know, take like 4 minutes each pretty much. Yeah, it's funny, man. Got all these spammers, man, that always hit me up in Twitch. Use my friend's creator code. Like, dude, I got my own creator code. Use my creator code. What just happened right there? Total glitch. Yo, that sucks so badly. Okay, what? Dude, there's no way this guy just... There's people going backwards. You see that? Dude. This guy's literally going backwards on purpose to grief people. That's so crazy. Now you ain't catch on to me, boy. Boy. Whoa, what was that? Yo, that's so stupid. What was that? Okay, that don't make no sense. How this guy is staying up with me the entire time, dude. That don't make no sense. Okay, why am I drifting like that? That is so weird, bro. Ah, of course I missed the one that I need, bro. Dude, ain't no way, bro. Dude, it's not even cutting it, dude. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and there's another drift. There ain't no way, dude. Come on, man. You already know, bro. You already know what I'm thinking, dude. I don't even have to fucking say it, dude. I don't even have to fucking say it. You already know, dude. That is so stupid. What's going on, Ricky? What kind of music do I listen to? I listen to a lot of different stuff. I listen to like Post Malone, Slipknot, let's see. Just a lot of different people, honestly. Imagine Dragons. Going for that profile picture change. Hold up. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? I like the red tires. The red ones and the purple ones were the ones, or these are the pink ones. Yeah. I mean, come on, dude. That's just way too obvious, bro. I don't remember the dude's name. Whatever. It's all good. I'm doing speed runs now anyways. Okay, do you like Slipknot more or Stone Sour? So Stone Sour is pretty good. You know, like a lot of their early stuff and then some of like their mid-range stuff is pretty good. And their newer stuff they did have a little bit like some good songs here or there. Their first album was really great for Stone Sour. Slipknot is very diverse when it comes to all that stuff. It's just they're melodic and they're different types of percussion, drums, all that stuff is just amazing. You know, I would have to say I like Slipknot more just because of the fact that they did. I remember that. I remember when they said that they would never go to any type of things like that, and they eventually did end up going. I was actually lucky enough that I got to meet all the original band members. I did get a signature from a couple of them. I got it for free during Ozfest when they were like actually had like a little quick thing that they had going on. I forgot what year it was. I think it was maybe 2013 or something, like maybe 2012, or maybe even way before that actually. But yeah, I got to meet all of them. It was pretty cool. Yeah, how's this guy keeping up with me? Yeah, all I really care about is the first little thing. Yeah, I win that, and I'm good, man. I'm good to go. And then I can just mess around with it for the rest of them. I think it was Korn, Limp Bizkit, Papa Roach, Slipknot, and Rammstein. Yeah, Rammstein, I do enjoy. Du hast mich gefragt. Or however the fuck they end up saying it. It's been a while since I've listened to them. Yeah, dude, it's funny seeing, like, myself on the track, and, like, there ain't no way they're catching up to it, you know? They're not even keeping up with me right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys ain't gonna keep up with me. Korn, I did see. I think I did see Rammstein. Slipknot, I've seen Slipknot a lot. Funny thing is, alright, have you actually listened to Slipknot, Kenneth? So, get some headphones, right? Go to, you can go on YouTube, or if you have the album, the first 3 albums. Listen to Slipknot Live 9.0. Listen to the song Purity, okay? In the beginning of it, you'll end up hearing, I think, either like probably on the right side or like the mid section, you can hear somebody in the crowd screaming Purity, alright? That's me screaming it. And I'm just like really happy that I was able to get on there. It's my twin in 4th place. It's your twin in 4th place. What are you talking about? Oh, Wait and Bleed It is pretty good. I like it. No, I'm being dead serious. When I listen to it, because I've gone to plenty of their live recordings and stuff like that, and it was just like super crazy because I was listening to the album and I had known the day that I went to watch them live, and they were I totally missed that. What is that guy doing? What the hell was that? Alright, so you said it's your twin, the Spider-Man? It was Spidey. No, but seriously, 2002, when was it? I don't even remember when it was. I don't even remember, honestly. It was so long ago. I've seen them so many times. But yeah, if you listen to Purity, it's literally right in the beginning of the song. And it's funny because, like, I knew what song it was just because, like, I know the references of what he was talking about. And it's so crazy that, like, as soon as I knew exactly what he was talking about, I just started yelling Purity like Corey. Isn't that like 20 years ago? Yeah, it was a long time ago. I just don't remember exactly like what day it was, that's all. But I know my voice when I'm like screaming and stuff like that, and especially that particular sound. I knew it was me because I remember doing that. And then the album came out shortly after, so. Ooh, no, I definitely did not beat myself on that one. That's crazy. No, it was a long time ago, for sure. No doubt about that. How did I get far like that? I definitely cut it rough on that one. That's definitely what I needed to do. Oh, that just killed it. Dippin' Dots? Yeah, I've had Dippin' Dots before. Excited because tomorrow, I'm trying to like read while drifting. Tomorrow my school is gonna sell a bunch of stuff, and Dippin' Dots is one of them. Nice. Maybe I can beat myself in this. I doubt it, but yeah, definitely not. Jesus. I did so much better on that one. That's crazy. But, and it's funny because like, there's like people that have commented in the comments saying like, oh, the person, you know, the song is so awesome, like it's one of the best ones on the album. You even got a guy in the back saying, yeah. I was like, I commented saying, no, actually it's, they're actually saying purity. Just like how Corey screams it. Like, I think he does it like towards the end of the song. I was like, I know that's what they're actually saying because that was me. And then there was like some people were like, oh, now that I listen to it, you know, like you're kind of right about that. That's kind of cool though, Ricky. They have a YouTube video from Chicago 4/15/2000. I might have to look at that one though. That, I wish, right? I mean, I'm just like pretty happy that like I have technically vocals. You know, my own vocals on a Slipknot album. The original Slipknot band, you know, like all of them. I totally messed up on that one. Should be able to do it from there. Put me back in the first. What? I still beat him? What? Ain't no way, dude. That's crazy. Who's your favorite superhero? Oof, that is a tough one. Alright, so I do like Superman, right? And it's mostly not just because of like, you know, just the idea of like Superman and all that, but it's also just the fact that like I really enjoyed Smallville. Honestly, when it comes to adaptation of just like shows, Smallville did it great, especially for that time, and it had so many great actors on there. I actually worked with the person that played Tess Mercer. I actually worked with her back in like 2011, I'd say. trying to get a nice good clean track on this one. But it was pretty cool that I worked with her, just because like I was a massive fan of Smallville. You'd never be able to guess mine. Let me think. At least give me a hint. Maybe is it Spider-Man? Alright, give me a hint then. If it's not Spider-Man, who is it? Definitely going faster than what I was initially. Alright, you're gonna have to give me a second. I'm trying to beat myself on this one. I'm actually doing pretty well. And I beat that guy. Alright, I can share the link if you want it. No, you got it. Okay. Even commented on the video and everything. I can hear you speaking though. Nice. I can share the link if you want it. Are you talking about the video from 2000? I mean, you could just tell me the name of it. I could probably just find it from there. And it might even be a video that I remember seeing. It was 2014 for the Chicago video. You were 5 back in 2014. Like right behind myself, so should be able to do pretty good on this. I should have saved that. Then I could have boosted past myself. It was... Oh yeah, for sure. And you're talking about the... Oh, so you're saying that there's a video from the 9.0 live album? Oh, okay, no, I get what you're saying now. But you were talking about a video back in 2000. I don't know if you were just talking about like... I'm definitely going to try to beat myself in this one. I'm like neck and neck though. Oof. Definitely not beating myself on that one. Jesus. Hell no. Ain't no way I'm gonna catch up on that one. I'm spinning out too much. Jesus. The audio track video? Yeah. I appreciate you looking it up, checking it out. Yeah, it's pretty dope. When I heard it, I was like, ain't no way, bro. I was pretty excited once I heard that. I was like, yo, man. I got my voice on a Slipknot album. Multi-million-dollar album. Live performance video of them in Chicago performing Purity back in 4/15/2000. I could probably check that out. I don't know if I check it out now, but I could definitely check that out. Okay, no, I get you. So, the thing is that I definitely didn't see them until probably after that. Because they were in Ozfest in '99. That was like one of their first ones. We all knew you were a celebrity. Show business and all. No, but I mean, the crazy thing is that, like, you know, I got to have that on the album before I even started doing like all the show business and whatnot, you know? Oh man, I don't even know if I can get up to. I mean, this is definitely gonna take another time. Yo, Slaps, what's going on, buddy? It's going great, man. Just been busy with work. Man, I wish I could share so much of the things that I've been doing on set, but and the people that I've met, it's gonna blow your like. You'll eventually find out, but it'll blow your fucking mind. All the people that I've met just from working on this set. Like, it is mind-boggling. Although I can share that I worked at C2E2, and I know that there's an ad right now, so I'll probably wait. No, so family friendly, man. Yeah, no, I've definitely been trying to be family friendly. I've changed it up a little bit though. I do swear every once in a while. It's just funny that this guy literally just like the audio's doing that again. That's cringe. That's Fortnite for you. That's not any of the things that I'm doing. It's Fortnite. That should be your headline. Oh, what? What should be my headline? The friendly hood spider? Ah, Jesus. Is Ricky was asking. Spider-Man raised. This guy thinks he's gonna beat me, but you ain't gonna beat me. Especially not if you're going up there, dude. Especially if you're going up there, bro. You know why you're beating me, bro. Well, don't need to be wasting paper, shorting it up in US slang. Hood spider is a spider from the streets. So awkward without music. I know it is pretty awkward without music. I'm just gonna go back. It should fix itself. And he wears a hood. I don't know what it is, man. Like it's only been happening in that. It is pretty awkward. It's awkward without any sound. You know what I'm saying? I am not Hood Spider. Oh my god. No ad yet, and that's dope, man. I appreciate it, Slabs. Appreciate it, man. How you been, though? Not just a Hood Spider, but friendly. Don't think I can get hired with Hood Spider on my resume. Yeah, I don't think that's not really a good thing. Won't really happen. Depends on the job. Man, you're kind of right about that one. I haven't played this one in a while. Work for the gang. If they're looking for Hood Spider dudes, you are number one. The takedown. I take down the cops. Oh my god. Why did that guy jump up right away? What was that about? I totally missed all of that. That kind of sucks. This guy is definitely... Ooh, wow. This guy's pretty far ahead of me, that's for sure. Yeah, you definitely want to go this way, because this is the normal way I usually go. I got second place on that one. Nice. You're definitely talking a lot of stuff on that one right now, man. Alright, this should help right here. Boom, first. Wow, this guy's at 23, bro. Wow. Hey, now that's not family friendly. If I have to, I'll go hand to hand with my mouse. With the mouse. Do you work for Disney? I actually do work for Disney technically, because the show The Bear airs on Hulu, and Disney owns Hulu, so I do work for Disney technically. So, to answer your question, yes, I do. Oof, I thought I botched that one out. I'm botching this out like crazy, man. What was that, a barrel roll? You guys just saw that, right? What the hell was that? A freaking barrel roll? What the hell? That was weird. I'm curious what this guy did to get to 23. Like... Oh, come on. I just missed that. Star Fox, barrel roll. Yeah, that was a pretty crazy one on that one. Not gonna lie. From Invincible. I'll be agents. I'm trying to just like read the chat right now. I'm not even trying to play. That's what I'm saying. If I was to do Invincible, I love the Invincible series. Another roll? What the hell? Oh my god. That's crazy, dude. Another roll. What the hell? That's crazy, man. This guy beat me. Can't have that. Alright, I definitely gotta beat myself. Wow. Totally just botching the hell out of this, man. Jesus. Alright. Insomniac spider. The human spider. I'm the human spider. I've gotten people, when I was working on the show Empire, I've gotten tons of people saying I look like Tom Holland. This was crazy. Of course I botched it. You're an actor, Jeff? Yeah, I am an actor. Look up Toyota The Focus Group on YouTube. And you'll be able to see me in action. I think it is better to go this way. I win? You win what? PlayStation Spider? I totally messed up on that. High-fiving and everything. Yeah. That's me. I'm just trying to read the chat. I'm not even trying to actually do this. Yo, what happened? The sound is crazy, man. That sound is so ridiculous, man. I want you to play JJJ when I get casted as Spider-Man. J. Jonah Jameson. Oh my god. Nice. I finally got this. That's pretty dope. I mean, I'm a little upset that you can't put it on any other car. It's just for that car specifically. But like, it's whatever. At least I got that, right? Complete laps and races. Activate draft and races. That one's a little harder to do. Yeah, so this I don't have to worry about no more because I got those done. this complete runs and speed runs, this is what I have to worry about. And the ranked, obviously, I have to worry about too, because I mean, I don't really like these drifts. Those are kind of lackluster. So I'm just kind of worried about these. So I'll be doing speed runs for a while. What the flip? What do you mean? What happened? What the flip? What? Sleeping Jeff? Oh. Yeah. You do it all in the commercial, full range of emotions. Yeah. No, for sure. For sure. That's why I could use that as a resume builder. You know, people are like, "Oh, can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do this?" The only thing that I didn't show in there was probably crying, I guess you could say. I was showing a little bit of disgust. I was showing tiredness. I was in Chicago Fire before, and it was like a really quick part, but I did play like I was drunk, and I do pull it off. Can you do that again? Yeah. So what's really funny about that, and like I mean I'm pretty much done doing the races, but what's really funny about that is that I was initially a background, right, for that particular shoot, and the four people, like the corporate and the two like representatives or whatever for Toyota, they're the actors that are already cast for the commercial, and they've done another commercial of that, which is not the focus group, but it's very similar to that aspect of like what we should do for Toyota type of thing, like the same premises. And what's really funny about it is that they didn't give me those lines. All right, that's all improv. That's all me. All right, so when you're watching that, that's all me coming up with all those lines and all those little things to do. The stuff that the main actors were doing. You have a Toyota, don't you? I don't. I actually don't have a Toyota. I wish I did. Toyotas are phenomenal. That's not even product placement. They really are good. Like I've done research on like what new car I wanted to get, and Toyota's definitely like top tier. No, they didn't pay me to say that. But what's ironic is the fact that Lotus cars. What the main actors were saying, I know for a fact that they changed their lines and they did reshoots because they did the main actors first, right? They did their lines and whatnot, all the stuff that was already scripted, and I actually stood in for like the one male representative. I stood in for him for a couple of parts of it. So I knew some of their lines that they said, but not all of it. I know that they had done reshoots for them specifically because of what I said. They changed because it fits too perfectly. Because of the fact of like, oh, you know, do you think people can even drive that, or can even drive like that? And because of the fact of like what the guy across from me asked, the one that I gave a high five to, because of the fact that he had asked me that wasn't something that was planned. Did they do makeup? They did makeup for the four main people, the four main actors. They didn't do makeup for us. Yeah, they didn't do makeup for us. I have had makeup done on me for a couple of different shows. They have done makeup for me for a couple of different shows. I have had my hair cut for one other show, and that was like supposed to be a professional haircut. That was actually a bad experience, and that was actually the first show that I was ever on, and they botched my hair really badly. Like, it was It was the worst haircut I've ever had in my entire life. Like, yeah. No, I didn't have any makeup on for the Toyota shoot. Um, but it's just funny because all of the stuff that I did end up saying was like, was it total improv? You know, like I was just saying what I would think, like, because we did send in audition tapes and they said that they would choose out of the eight of us. I think there was eight. I believe there was eight. Out of eight of us, that they would choose the day of, like, who's going to be the person that would have, like, the BG who would have, like, lines, and they were supposed to tell us. They didn't tell us anything. So, like, it's really funny because then they end up going, they have the camera going back and forth on both sides, like behind me and then in front of me, on all of us though, right? And the funny thing is that, like, they just said, oh, say whatever comes to mind, you know, the stuff that, like, you did the audition tape, you know, say something similar to that. And so we're just going back and forth and we're all shooting stuff, you know, against each other and just like doing all that stuff. I kid you not, everything that, like, when I was like, oh, can we see that again? And then the guy goes like this. He didn't do that before. All right, I watched them record it. He did not do that before. So I know for a fact that they had went back and they did reshoots with the four main actors to fit in, and they changed the lines to fit in with what I said. You know what I'm saying? It fit too perfectly, and it was just comical, you know, with the whole, like, do you think anyone could even drive that nowadays, or whatever he did say. And then me, you know, like, the one other guy across from me saying, can you drive like that? And I was like, I can't drive. Wait, can you? You know, like, just like me being baffled, like, there's no way I could drive like that, you know? And then the whole, like, oh, can we see that again? Like, just all those things, like, and then the whole sleeping, like, they didn't tell us to do that. That was just all me doing that, you know, and they're bouncing all those things off of what I was doing. And it made it better, you know, it made the whole storyline of, like, what was going on better. But yeah, like, I made sure that I stood out amongst the other people. They all of us sent in audition tapes for that. We still had the spots anyways, but the audition tape was like an extra little, like, oh, to see who gets lines for this thing. You know, like special privileges, I guess you could say, or like more of a spotlight on them. But I made sure that I, like, emphasized on everything, and, like, I stood out more. And ironically enough, this is before I started streaming that I did that. So I technically was, you know, I technically was an actor before I started streaming. So it's pretty cool, you know. It's kind of a little story about that. I'll probably end up talking about it a couple other times. You know, once it randomly comes up, I don't really talk about it too much. But yeah, that's just kind of how it is. Very cool beans. I bet you got catering because of that. On filming sets, we get food all the time. We get catering all the time. So I'm not gonna say the other thing that you said. I mean, good on you for, you know, choosing to do that for a Spider-Man suit. But we do get catering all the time, and a lot of times it's really interesting, you know. Like this thing right here, it says the bear, and it's kind of like I mean, it's basically one of these, you know, but it's more for, like, coffee and whatnot. That was actually specially ordered by Jamie Lee Curtis, and it was gifted to us for, like, all the crew on set. So there is, like, little things I do get, like this little hat right here. It does say the bear on there. Actually, but yeah, like this. It does say the bear on there. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. But I got this for free as well. So you know, I do end up getting little stuff like that. Are they pretty liberal with movie props once it's a wrap? So with a lot of props, they try to, because what it is that depending on what it is, so like say for instance, I was a dancer for Kanye West. I really was. I was a dancer for one of his concerts that was in Chicago, and yeah, I've done a lot of different things. It's pretty crazy to say, but I was working on, what was I filming at this time? I was working on a show called The Big Leap at the time, and I heard that Kanye West was in town, and I heard from like somebody else that they got booked as a dancer for it, and then I like basically contacted like the group that gives me, like, I guess you could say the agency, but they're really not much of an agency. You know, like if I can be a part of it, you know, because I found out what they were doing, and then they kind of just put me on it. And I know somebody specific in that agency that can like get me stuff, you know, like to get me booked on stuff. So I had like contacted them, and I was like, oh, you know, I would really love to be a part of it, blah, 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 blah. So I had taken off work on the show that I was working on for that day specifically. Or actually, I think it was 2 to 3 days. I think it was 3 days, because we had to practice for one of the days, and then they had the concert. So I had taken off 2 days. So I practiced the dancing, and then they gave us the equipment, and then we had the concert. And I do have photos. I haven't posted it on that Instagram. I probably will eventually post it on there at some point. But I actually was able to keep most of the outfit from the Donda concert for Kanye West. So I have the boots, the sweater, and the pants, the cargo pants that they gave us. That they gave freely, you know. The vest, they were pretty like liberal about it, I guess you could say, if you're trying to, you know, get at that specifically. On movie sets, they are pretty like strict about like keeping all their stuff once they wrap, because a lot of the stuff that they give out is stuff that they'll use for other sets, so it's not necessarily something that they'll just give away to you. There are like a few things, like they'll have like, say if it was like a pen or something like that, and it has like a specific name on there, you know, like if it was like for Batman, right? And it said Gotham City, some like bank or restaurant or something, they probably wouldn't care that went missing, you know. But when it comes to like if it was like a cop badge or something, or like the shoes or like the clothing, you know, stuff like that, they're really strict about that, which is, you know, is understandable. You know, because a lot of times those are the things that they'll either reuse, or like, say for instance, they're doing like, if it was like a Batman 2, or, you know, like they're doing like a prequel or a sequel to it, to that specific thing, they'll want to have that clothing again. And it's a whole like wardrobe department, and they use these things for like multiple different shows, or they'll actually even like ship out, if it's not filmed in Chicago, they'll ship it out to wherever needs those specific clothing. So they are pretty strict about it. I backed a Friday the 13th fan film, and they sent me a movie prop from it. I was impressed and happy with it. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty dope. A lot of times, you know, because you did do a Kickstart, you know, like you did help them out with that. they will a lot of times, give you like certain things, like how I was just telling you with like this, like I got the hat and it's from, the Bear, and that's the show that I'm working on, and it's from Panavision. So like I do get stuff like this, and this is stuff that they give us. Um, there's a whole bunch of other shows, and I've seen other people, they would end up getting stuff like they get like a Carhartt jacket. Like they've gotten expensive stuff. I've seen some people wear some really expensive stuff that they got for free from a set. They sent a foam axe in a gas can. That's pretty cool. Yeah, like I mean, it depends on what it is. A lot of times they'll send you, stuff that's really gimmicky, or like they'll send you some pretty top tier stuff sometimes. Um, but like I've seen on the show that I'm working on, right, and it also depends on the budget too. So like for the Bear, I've seen some people that it'll say like the Bear on there or whatever, and they'll have like it's a Carhartt jacket, and those things are expensive, like a couple $100 type of thing, and they got that for free. That's just like basically like I got this for free over here, and then the hat for free. So like it's stuff like that. That's pretty cool. But props, no, like they are strict about that, and I usually just I give it all back, and I'm kind of just done with it. I have worked on like numerous different sets. Like I think the only thing that I've really ever kept is it was like a face mask, but that stuff they weren't gonna reuse anyways, and they're just like they just told you to keep it anyways. I think it was for Chicago Med. I had like a M95 mask that I have, and it was for a particular scene that I did. I think they might have cut that scene, but it's stuff like that, like miniature stuff, stuff that like they were gonna throw out anyways because you used it, and it was during COVID, so like they weren't gonna reuse it. Clothing is different, because they could wash it and antibacterial, all that stuff. But yeah, I mean, a lot of times I have heard and I've seen, like videos of like certain, like James Franco, for instance, like even This Is the End movie, he kind of just like says that he like takes everything that he's worked on, and he has like all of that stuff in the basement. Which I'm pretty sure that's actually accurate. That he's actually kept everything that he's worked on. And he's kept at least something from it. So yeah, it's interesting to say the least. But some people do try to get away with stealing certain props, which obviously is frowned upon because it is stealing. So, but yeah, like the only memorabilia things that I really have is just, like the face mask, because, that's something that was going to be thrown away anyways. I like the story time. I appreciate it. I don't mind talking about it. Obviously, there are certain things that I can't talk about when it comes to the Bear because, we did sign non-disclosure agreements and stuff like that, so I'm only able to share the stuff that, like, doesn't really mean anything in the hindsight of like sharing story plot or like who was recently on set, stuff like that. Like I can't share that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. I've worked on all of the big Chicago shows except for Shameless. I haven't worked on that one. I didn't really get a chance to. I was working on other stuff, and usually when they do Shameless and they do it in Chicago, it's usually only for like a week or two at most. They film most of their stuff in California when it was for Shameless. So don't get me wrong, I definitely tried to get on that show once I got back into doing the acting stuff. But yeah, it was a hard show to get on and to be background. Every time when I was doing background, all of the people that set me up with all the stuff to work on, they had me already doing, like specific things, so they really didn't want to take me from that and put me on, especially when it was only 2 weeks for Shameless, or like a week, or even just like 2 days, because like they wouldn't really use background too much on that show when it was in Chicago. So I have to ask, do you actually have a studio and set, or are they person on location? What are you talking about exactly, though? Like there's studios in Chicago, and they have locate, like, it's all filming sets do that, like they'll have like a sound, yes, they'll have a sound stage for different studios, and some shows will have, like what you're asking. Some shows will have like a sound stage. They'll have green screens, like, I mean, if you watch any type of like Marvel movie, for instance, like there's even photos that like after they had finished filming, like Paul Rudd uploaded, or like even Chris Pratt and a whole bunch of other people uploaded like photos where it was like a massive green screen in the back, and like some, like rubble on like some set stage and stuff like that, and they had all the actors there, and that was kind of just like, using a lot of green screen. So it's like Warner Brothers Studios, but in Chicago. I didn't know they had anything like that in the city. No, they have, um they do it like, I mean, if you could look it up, it's Cinespace Studios, and like they have a whole lot of like filming. Not too many people know about it, because when I did find out about it initially, they didn't really have. It was pretty crazy because they didn't really have too much security when it came to that, and a lot of times there was people that would just like drive through the neighborhood, and like they literally had like filming sets there. Um, but it's good that they made it more like Warner Brothers Studios. Like they have, it's gated off now. They do have security guards, and it's a lot better now. When I first started doing it, it wasn't like that. You would literally just be able to walk right in and go to whatever set you wanted to. It's not like that anymore, which is good. So they tighten security, and it's more like Warner Brothers. Yeah, like they have, it's gated off, and you have to do specific things. You have to have the right to go into the studio now. So yeah, it is pretty cool. It's small in comparison to Warner Brothers, though, because Warner Brothers has been obviously doing this a long time. And I mean, if you think about it this way, Warner Brothers is a massive production. What I'm a part of is a small kind of like subsidiary of multiple different productions. So it's not exactly like like where I film is like an all-inclusive type of production area. So like they won't just have, like Warner Brothers mostly just has like Warner Brothers, like every once in a while, depending on the franchise and stuff like that, they will have, like maybe Universal will go over to Warner Brothers, and they'll use like some of their sets, but they'll have to pay out of pocket for it and do all that kind of stuff. Like stuff like that happens. Where I work, it's more of a all-encompassing, like you'll have Disney sets, NBC, Fox, Panavision, like all these different companies, and Warner Brothers too, obviously, because they've filmed Batman in Chicago, the Batman with Robert Pattinson. You know, stuff like that, or even Batgirl was filmed here too. Um, Even though it was canceled after, I think, what, like a season or something. I was a part of filming that too as well. But and that would just be a whole different story on that one. But yeah, like there's no big, like there's not like competitive. Because like if you go to California, you have Universal, Warner Brothers, a whole bunch of different like sets, right? Or different main sets that like this one specifically works on that, and it's just because of the fact that Chicago isn't as big of a film city as California. Because if you go to like other, like technically, it's basically California is number one, New York would be number two, and then Chicago, I feel like, would be like number three in filming stuff. Do they do news broadcast too, or all those TV station? They're all at a TV station. You could even go to downtown Chicago, and they're literally doing like live anchor like newscasts like right there downtown. I think like MSNBC I think is possibly downtown, I believe. But yeah, you can definitely go down there, and they're literally filming there. They don't do any new stuff where I film stuff, so that's definitely a no. I'm sure, like, if they did do that, like, they did film Ellen in Chicago for a little bit, but I'm pretty positive they didn't film it where I film. So, yeah, the more you know. Definitely true. But it is getting pretty late. I'll definitely tell you more about that some other time. But they have been broadening their filming studios because there's been more shows filming in Chicago. So yeah, I've been in a lot of different movie sets and stuff like that too. I'm pretty sure I told you before that I was actually on the trial of the Chicago 7. It has Joseph Gordon-Levitt in there, Eddie Redmayne, who else? Jeremy Strong, and Sacha Cohen. It was on Netflix. I'm pretty sure it's still there. But I was one of the police officers and some of that stuff. But more on that stuff later. Definitely got a lot of stories with that. So obviously there's a whole bunch of stories for the show The Bear. I just can't share any of it. So not yet, at least. That would be more stories, like a lot more stories, much later. But I do appreciate everyone stopping by. As always, I'd appreciate if you guys would use my supporter creator code in the Fortnite item shop. That's going to be Jeffrey with 2 E's, Bear with 2 R's and 2 T's. You could also use that to find me over on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. I do stream on there. You could also hit that notification bell to be notified every time I go live. Also leave a comment in the comment section below. Would also appreciate if you guys would use that to find me over on Twitter, Instagram, Threads, and Facebook. TikTok as well. I do post highlight clips on there and Fortnite item shop updates and Mortal Kombat updates. As always, hopefully you guys enjoy the stream, and I will catch you guys next time.